What's up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It's Blerd without fear. Welcome back to the channel. Alright, today's video we're going to be talking about Banner of War Part 4, Thor number 26 by Donny, Cate, and Martin Coccolo. And in this video, we're going to be talking about how powerful Thor is as the Hulk, and does he still command his Asgardian powers, as well as answer the question of why Bruce Banner's Hulk is more worthy of wielding Mjolnir than Thor himself. We're gonna talk about all this and more right now, but first, let's hit that intro.
You can't see me, you Stevie, wondering how I reach more evolutions than Evie, and make it look easy.
In this issue, we quickly learn that Thor, now that he has become a Hulk, is even more powerful than he already was before. As we talked about in the previous video, this guy has the Thor force within him, which is basically the Odin force, because Thor is the All-Father now, and he is the official 100% All-Father now because Odin is dead. Odin originally was withholding some of the All-Father, the Odin Force powers that Thor should have gained after War of the Realms, because in order for Thor to inherit the full might of being the All-Father, Odin had to die. So now Thor is honestly at the height of his powers. I think he is at this point more powerful than he's ever been, even before becoming the Hulk. And now that he has become the Hulk, it has become very apparent he still commands all of his Asgardian powers and abilities. While he lacks a lot of his mental faculties, he's about as intelligible as we have seen the Savage Hulk in the past. He doesn't really speak in complete sentences, and he kind of has a stunted level of grammar. However, he does still have all of his power. He's still able to command his thunder and lightning, albeit with a taste of gamma infused with it. And none of this really should be that huge of a surprise, considering that Thor is already a powerful character in and of himself. Hulk is already a powerful character in and of himself. Most Hulks are usually ridiculously powerful, and this is just a Thor that became a Hulk. So it's really not that surprising. I think the thing that might actually catch people off guard is the fact that Thor is become so much more powerful, he's able to single-handedly destroy the Bifrost. Now, let's be real here. It's not the first time the Bifrost has ever been destroyed. It was destroyed after the events of Ragnarok, and we've even seen it threatened in the past during more recent Thor events, but Thor himself is actually the one who destroys it here, unleashing his gamma-infused thunder and lightning. He completely devastates it, destroying the Bifrost and cutting off Asgard's connection to the rest of the universe. Now, the real question is, can Thor still wield Mjolnir? Because now things have become a bit more nebulous in regards to how Mjolnir works from a worthiness standpoint now, because it's not Mjolnir the way it used to be. For those unfamiliar, Thor's hammer has changed a great deal after it was destroyed by Thor himself in Thor number 23. He smashed the hammer to help him defeat the Mother Storm that once lived inside of it and was wielding Mjolnir to do all kinds of terrible things. So now Odin is technically the one who determines whether or not someone is worthy of picking up the hammer. And while this Hulk Thor is battling against Banner and his own father Odin, Banner comes up with an idea to help him defeat Thor and calm him down, because as Odin points out, if Thor is left unchecked in his Hulk form, he could likely destroy everything. Now, in order to do this, Banner needs Odin to give him a favor, and that favor is to make him worthy. Now, this doesn't mean that, suddenly Hulk is the worthiest of worthy people to ever wield Mjolnir. It just means that Odin allowed him to be wielded. In this instance, we see when Thor actually tries to grasp a hold of Mjolnir, Odin forces the hammer to fly past him, breaking Thor's own arm, flying straight into the hand of Hulk, and Hulk taps the hilt of it on the ground and turns himself into a version of Thor. So this is how we wind up with this whole Freaky Friday, the whole Hulk and Thor trading powers and abilities. This is basically how all this occurs. Now, where does Titan fit into all of this? Will Titan fit into all of this? I don't really know where this all comes into play, because as Banner points out, right before he wields Mjolnir, Banner seemingly implies that what we see in Thor isn't so much Thor just becoming irradiated with gamma and turning into a Hulk. He seems to imply that this version of Thor that we're seeing is actually Titan somehow infesting Thor's body. And Banner also talks about how Titan's able to possess people and influence people the same way that what happened in El Paso when he influenced Banner to seemingly kill all those bikers in that bar. So yes, for those wondering what the hell, why the hell Hulk was able to wield Mjolnir, no, it's not because he is so much more worthy than Thor, for any, one particular reason or another. It's simply because he asked Mjolnir, or rather Odin, who is now the embodiment of Mjolnir, for a favor. That's why he is, quotey fingers, more worthy than Thor at this point. So there you go, there you have it. Anyways, that was all I wanted to talk about in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you want to see more awesome videos like this one, I post multiple videos throughout the week breaking down comics and comic book characters, so hit that subscribe button and tap that notification bell so that way you don't miss anything. And if you want to check out one of the most awesome Hulk stories in recent memory, check out my playlist right here where I talk about the Immortal Hulk. In the meantime, let me know what you thought about Banner of War Part 4, Thor number 26. Keep it plus ultra, and sound off in the comments.